Hello once again. um, Politicians. What a lovely bunch of people they are. The elites of the world and the politicians and all those that are in power, especially the ones with plenty of money. I'm sure most of you know what is actually going on right now at this moment in Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt. It's the United Nations COP27. And do you know what it is? Apart from the blatant hypocrisy, of course. The acronym COP is not to be confused with COPD. But there are similarities between the two, actually. COPD is a name for a group of lung conditions that cause breathing difficulties, where COP is basically about the condition of the global lungs being congested by pollution, apparently. And can you guess who's sponsoring COP27? Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Coca-Cola, whose plastic bottles litter the oceans of the world. Well, maybe not the Baltic Sea, because I know that Finland and Sweden have those machines, and the machines are for taking cans and bottles back. Every bottle and every can has a small charge, a small tax, and when you take those bottles and cans back, put them in the machine and you get a receipt and you can spend the money in your shopping. What a brilliant idea. Why the hell haven't we got those? Why? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. And there are apparently 10,000 people going to be at COP27, with roughly 100 heads of state, beg your pardon. But curiously, not Greta Thunberg. That surprises me. I wonder why that is. Maybe she's in the forest gathering winter fuel to keep her lefty parents warm for the winter. Who knows? Now, these elites gathering in Sharm el Sheikh. Incidentally, Egypt is certainly not a democracy. And if climate protesters even set foot in the country, they would be arrested immediately, locked up, and the key would be thrown away. That's for certain. Now, how do you think that these elites got there? EasyJet? Yeah, in a way, yes. Of course it was EasyJet for them, because they go in their individual private jets, not giving a toss about their personal carbon footprint. And they are there for a jolly in a hot country. And while us Europeans shiver, they move around from air-conditioned hotel rooms to air-conditioned conference rooms, interrupted only by their lavish meals, of which I can only imagine the cuisine. But to be sure, it won't be insects, I can assure you of that. COP, by the way, is an acronym for Conference of the Parties. And can you imagine Boris when he heard about this? Say, yes, oh God, yes, parties. I love parties. Will the chaps from the Bullington Club be there? I do hope so. I will jolly well be there. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that impression, but that's my best. Joking aside, these idiots are like a collective bunch of Neros playing the fiddle while Rome burns. The whole world is on the brink of Armageddon, and these buffoons are attempting the impossible goal of setting net zero carbon. Bloody scary that, because we're carbon based, aren't we? Perhaps they want to get rid of us. Wouldn't surprise me one little bit. And the collective aim is to reduce rising global average temperatures to 1.5 centigrade. Well, I've got news for this lot. If there is a thermonuclear war, which right now is quite possible, then I think the average global temperature will eventually be minus 70 for 1,000 years. And that's when these global elites will be happy in their nuclear bunkers, content that they've reduced the population by 7 billion. And now they've got what they want and what they wish for. Good luck with that. They deserve all they get. But we don't. And now we are told by our brown globalist leader that Ukraine is the real reason to act fast on climate. Really? So let me get this correct. Conflating a climate crisis with an energy crisis to solve a cost of living crisis. And they are all manufactured anyway. They're all made up just to scare you and me. They like to scare people. They want to scare people and they want to divide them. Divide and conquer. That's the point. That's what they're doing. All I can say is sleep tight while the elites plan your future. Moi moi. By the way, moi moi, that's Finnish for bye-bye. And not to be confused with Nigerian moi moi, which is something totally different. Moika. Bye-bye.